the fundamental questions to me is what's going to be our relationship to government, the idea of government after this. And we kind of look at it at three levels this week. There is a primordial American tradition going back to the founders of being freedom obsessed, even though we're a country founded on slavery and genocide, being freedom obsessed to the point that we are always so afraid of the government coming for us that we are blind to other types of threats, whether it's a virus, whether it's bank malfeasance, or climate change, what have you. There's also a more recent kind of 40-year version of this, which is the Reagan war on government, right? Government is the problem. That's not just an idea on the right. There's a hard version on the right. There's a small c conservative militant version of it. But there's also, it has infected many people on the left in this passive sense that, yeah, I believe in government, but I would never go work there. Or I believe in government, but, you know, I kind of don't like my taxes too high, or I use, you know, trusts in the Cayman Islands. And then there's the more recent Trump era twist in this, which is the war on government becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You undermine government, you undermine it, you undermine it. You put someone who can barely read a sentence in government, in the figure of Donald Trump, and it becomes true that government sucks because you've made it suck by telling everybody it sucks. And I think the most important thing that could come out of this is realizing that government is not the biggest threat to our liberty. It can be a threat to our liberty, but we're threatened by many, many things. And what government fundamentally does is protect us from a lot of those other oppressions that we in America are often quite blind to.
Mike Barnacle has a question. Mike?
You know, Anand, I have a little more than a question. Listening to you and going around where I live near Boston nearly every day, it is truly tragic that at this moment in our history, confronted with this crisis, this enormous, life-threatening crisis, literally, that we are led by Donald Trump,